Okay, everyone. Really quick. So yesterday I did a video about how to bug out. Just basically some basic tips on bugging out for you and your family, and kind of preparing. And bugging out means to evacuate. So what we spoke about was actually putting together a bug out bag, right? So, or an emergency evacuation bag, and willfully you got what you needed from that. So what I wanted to kind of just hit on real quick, there was something I left a lot out. And like I said in the video, I'm not going to cover everything, but just to get the conversation going, on how start putting your essentials together. But there was one very key thing that I was like, I should have shared that. Currency. All right. So I'm going to say it real quick. I'm actually, working right now. So the people I'm working with are going to be showing up soon. So I figured while I had a little bit of time, I would kind of just, add this piece in for you. Okay. So, oh, okay. They just text me. They're here already. All right. So let me be super, super brief then. Um, Currency. So this is what you do real quick. Silver pieces, gold pieces, right? You want silver pieces, you want gold pieces. Um, they're light, they're easy to carry. You can do some silver coins. You can even do gold coins. You don't have to do a lot, but those are really good for portable currency because you can spend those. You can use those in any place you go around the world. So you're not, in case you find yourself going into a different country, you might, let's say if you're in the United States and you decide to drive into Mexico or drive into Canada, you can always use that as currency. So you want that in your bug out bag, your evacuation bag. The amount would be determined upon, where you might be traveling to and how many people you have in your clan, right? And then the other thing on top of that would be fiat notes or Federal Reserve notes. Again, I would say anything from $100 to $1,000. You want enough so that if you're getting on a bus and you want to go somewhere on the bus, you want to have enough for bus fare or for train fare. Or $100 is great, especially if you put $100. Let's say if you have a family of 3 or 4, and you put $100 in everyone's pack, you have enough to not only rent a car, but also even to fill up a tank, a car with a tank of gas. And depending on the vehicle you're driving, if you already have one, if you're renting, a tank of gas could take you halfway across the country, depending on what you're driving, right? Depending on what you're driving. So I would say definitely you want to put some fiat notes in your bug out bag. And the other thing that you want to add to your bug out bag is a credit card, right? If your credit is decent enough, just get yourself a card. Try to get something that has no annual fee, so it's not actually costing you money while it's sitting there. But you get something with no annual fee, and you just put it in the bag for now. And then, and if you have like any kind of credit issues, if your credit is subpar and you really probably can't get a card, then just get yourself a secured credit card. Where you give them some money and then that money will secure your actual credit line. And if not for that, then you can even get a prepaid card. Either one is fine. All right. Because you never know the situation that you may find yourself in, and you may need to maybe pay a tow truck driver real quick, or buy again some bus tickets quickly, or buy some airline tickets quickly. And again, if you get a secure credit card, make sure you put enough on it that you can travel to where you want to go. Let's say if you're in the US, but you want to travel to the Caribbean, kind of pay attention to how much around the ticket prices would cost, what it would cost, and then triple that. So like, let's say if you're in California, let's say you're in San Francisco and you have a bug out community. Maybe you have a community that you work with and they're in New York. So you got to go from West Coast to East Coast. Of course, sure, you could take a train. You can do it with connecting buses. But let's just say if you were to take a flight on a normal, $400 to $500, and you can even give them 350 flights from New York to Cali. But let's just say 400, emergency situation, double or triple it. So you're looking at $800 to $1,200. So you would want that on that credit account as well, if that comes. Now, mind you, depending on what the situation is, there may be no credit. You may not have that option. The system may be down, if you will. But again, you want to give yourself options so you're kind of not cornered in. So hard commodity currency, your gold, your silver, you want that. And then also you want your cash, right? Even though they're trying to discourage you from having cash, that's why now is the time to have it and put it away. Don't touch it. Just leave it. Forget that it's in the bag if you can almost. Put it in plastic as well, which is a great thing. And I'll get into the storage thing. I'm going to do another segment because I didn't do the bug in segment. We ran out of time. My battery had ran out. So what does it look like when you have to stay home, right? And some of the things that you need to have in place in terms of weaponry to defend your home, food, water, even what kind of safe you should have. You should have a safe in your home. All right. But so like I said, you would have your paper reserves, you would have your hard commodity, and you would have some type of credit instrument in order to use. All right. So that's something that I wanted to add. And like I said, the battery was dying and we were moving on. I was moving fast, like I'm moving now, always going from assignment to assignment. All right. So I'm going to go and go handle what I got to handle here. And like I said, I'll be doing another segment. I'm not sure when, but soon. I'll be doing it soon. I don't think I'm going to wait till next seventh day. I'll attempt to do it prior to that. And, I'll speak about what it looks like to stay in. If you didn't check out the video, check it out. All the other, you might say, well, yeah, I got the money now. The other stuff is in the video, that you would need to have the amount of water, the food, things like that. So check that out on the YouTube channel. YouTube channel is Chief Yuya. All right. So you could just go to YouTube, search Chief Yuya, you'll find me, or go to youtube.com/Chief Yuya. All right. So let me go get to doing what I got to do over here. All right, everyone. Be safe.